Montel Alexander Bowman. Remember that name because his story, if true, is the stuff of nightmares. Bowman claims he's trapped, not physically, but mentally. He alleges that for 40 years his mind has been hijacked, his thoughts, his feelings, his very being violated by technology. Bowman's claims might sound like science fiction, but they force us to confront a chilling question. What happens when the tools we create become weapons against our very humanity? What happens when the lines between reality and a digitally manipulated existence become blurred? This is no longer the realm of dystopian novels. This is the world we're sleepwalking into. This isn't just about Bowman. It's about all of us, because Bowman's case is a canary in the coal mine. It exposes the dark potential of technology, the terrifying erosion of privacy, and the urgent need to protect our most fundamental human rights. Imagine, if you will, a world where your every thought is no longer your own, where your emotions are manipulated like puppets on a string. This is the terrifying reality Montel Bowman says he's endured for decades. He claims a sophisticated network of technologies is being used against him. Thought surveillance, brain-to-brain communication, remote emotional manipulation. These aren't plot points from a Black Mirror episode. They're the tools Bowman alleges have been deployed against him, transforming his life into a waking nightmare. He describes feeling constantly monitored, his inner world invaded, his privacy shattered. He claims his thoughts are intercepted, his feelings analyzed, and his actions influenced, all without his consent. This technology, if real, is not just invasive. It's the ultimate weaponization of the human experience. It's the power to control not just what we do, but who we are. And that should scare the hell out of all of us. George Orwell warned us about Big Brother, but even he couldn't have imagined a world where our very thoughts could be monitored, where the sanctity of our minds could be so easily breached. Yet this is precisely the dystopian future Montel Bowman claims to inhabit. He alleges that technology exists that can intercept, record, and analyze thoughts. Technology that can eavesdrop on our inner monologues, our unspoken fears, our most private dreams. Think about that for a moment. Every fleeting thought, every stray emotion laid bare for someone else to see. The implications are chilling. Imagine a world where your job security, your social standing, even your freedom hinges on the thoughts you think but never dare to utter. This isn't just about privacy anymore. It's about the fundamental right to think freely, to be the authors of our own minds. If Bowman's claims are true, we've crossed a terrifying threshold. We've entered a world where the most private recesses of our minds are no longer our own. And that should send shivers down the spine of every single American. Section 4. The Puppet Master's Strings, Emotional Manipulation in the Digital Age. Think about the last time you scrolled through social media. The targeted ads, the curated content, the algorithms designed to keep you engaged. Now imagine those same techniques weaponized. Used not to sell you a product, but to control your emotions. This is the world Montel Bowman describes. He claims technology is being used to manipulate his feelings, to amplify his anxieties, to induce fear and despair. It's like emotional gaslighting on a technological scale. He alleges that his physiological responses are monitored, his emotional vulnerabilities exploited. His joy turned to sorrow with the flick of a switch, his anger stoked like a furnace. If true, this is beyond horrifying. It's the ultimate violation of human autonomy. The idea that someone somewhere could be toying with our emotions like a puppet master is deeply unsettling. But in a world increasingly reliant on technology, it's a threat we can no longer ignore. Section 5. The Law's Blind Eye, Bowman's Claims and the Gaps in Legal Protection. Montel Bowman's case exposes a terrifying truth. Our laws haven't kept pace with technology. We have a Fourth Amendment that protects us from unreasonable searches and seizures. But what happens when the thing being searched is your mind? Bowman claims his rights have been violated. He points to the Constitution, to laws meant to protect our privacy, our autonomy, our very humanity. But in the face of these alleged technological violations, those laws seem woefully inadequate. We're living in a legal grey area, a wild west of technology where the rules are unclear and the safeguards are few, and it's leaving people like Bowman vulnerable to abuse. This isn't just a legal issue, it's a moral one. We need to ask ourselves, what good are our rights if they can be so easily bypassed by technology? What good are our laws if they can't protect us from the invisible hand manipulating our thoughts and emotions?